Well, well. You know, I mentioned it before. I even mentioned it on stream. I've never read a kit like this in my entire life. Like, dude, this in and of itself is like the best thing in the game, dude. Goma, okay, let me just if you are free, okay, let actually this is a hard video to make because like how do you tell people to summon or not to summon, you know? On one hand, the anniversary is coming up, and on the other hand, this guy gaps everything in the game. So this is what I would say. First things first, number one, you spend your stones however you want. Okay? That's up to you. Your account, your stones, your happiness, your sadness, it's all you. You know what I mean? Um, so with that out of the way, right? I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your stones, all right? As long as we get that out the way. Now, if you are looking not for necessarily advice, but you know something to at least consider before summoning on Goma, number one, Goma, his leader skill is, I'm not gonna say the best leader skill in the game because it's definitely not even close, right? But he does lead very powerful characters. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, for example, right? Glorio, for example. I don't know if you still consider Glorio, you know, the best character in the game, or sorry, obviously he's not. I meant to say, I don't know if people still consider Glorio very good because I know when he first came out, he was very good. Um, but obviously, you know, that's a thing. Agil Gohan with his EZA and him being as good as he is, being on this team is just absolutely just, it's dumb, right? Just dumb. You have what people consider one of the best characters in the game, the Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. You have a lot of powerful characters just on the demonic power side of things, right? Terrifying Conquerors is going to be a team that always gets support and that always gets love, okay? So you are basically something for a character whose leader skill is good, 100% good. You even have Baby on this team as well. So in terms of is it worth the leader skill, I would say it is worth the leader skill. Not the best leader skill in the game, but by itself, in a vacuum, the leader is definitely something that you should take in consideration when you're summoning for this guy because it is very good and you're going to be leading some very powerful characters with him. With that said, the anniversary characters, and the reason why I pulled Goku up here is because look at this leader skill, right? Demonic Power and Pure Saiyans is just infinitely better than Demonic Power and Terrifying Conquerors because Pure Saiyans, you're always going to have access to the best characters in the game, and this is going to be a category that always gets, you know, buffed, right? Like there's going to be an infinite supply of Pure Saiyans, you know, as the game continues to as long as this game exists, Pure Saiyans will continue to get buffed, right? Way more so than both of these categories combined. Demonic Power has been getting buffed a lot recently, but that's because, you know, I don't want to say a completely new category because it's not. It's been out in the game for a little bit of time. But the fact that we have Daima units coming out and all of these Daima characters being a demonic power, it's getting buffed quite a bit. But as we all know, Pure Saiyans is going to be buffed a lot more. And we don't know what the anniversary characters are going to be, but my point is that the anniversary characters themselves are going to have leader skills that are more inclusive than Goma's leader skill here. I bring this up because if you're summoning on this guy and you are, let's say, a newer player or a free-to-play player, and you think, oh my god, this guy is the best character in the game, yes, he is infinitely the best, or not infinitely, definitively the best character in the game. You can bring him onto a team and just by himself, and he'll solo a lot of content for you. So that's no problem. But if you're looking to, let's say, like build a team and you are a newer player, or like for me, for like a completely new account, it's going to be hard to justify summoning on him for that reason alone. Only because a lot of these characters here are not going to be characters that you have access to if you're a newer player. That's just, like, I don't have access to any of these characters besides the manga units and this Gohan that I recently pulled because I got lucky beating Goma in the event. You know what I mean? It's like you're not going to have access to a bunch of these characters here. You know what I mean? So, while again, both these categories are very good, Goma's the best character in the game. If you're summoning because you want to make a really, really OP team, you know, it's just like, I think you're better suited on saving your stones for the anniversary. And another reason too is because this Goma was completely out of left field. Like, not in terms of the character himself, but how good he is, right? But I still can't see a world where the anniversary characters are not better than this Goma. And that terrifies me because this guy is so good. So I believe that the anniversary characters will either be right on the same level as Goma, or if not better. Now, if the anniversary character is right on the same level as Goma, with the anniversary leader skills, it would just be a no-brainer. Yes, summon for the anniversary unit, but we just don't know who that is, right? So it's a very, very dangerous game. I think if you are completely free to play, you cannot buy Dragon Stones. I think, again, not including whether you want to, because we talked about that already. If you want to summon, right? Your stones, your account, you know, your depression or your happiness. You know what I mean? Like, if you get shafted, that's on you. If you get lucky, that's also on you. You know, I'm not taking any blame for that. But I want you to understand that if you summon for this Goma, being completely free to play, and you burn all of your stones on this Goma, it's not going to be a great look going into the anniversary, right? Where, as usual, the best characters in the game come out, and all of a sudden you have absolutely no stones to show for Goma and no stones to summon for the new characters. You know what I mean? So, personally, like, if you're gonna ask me, I do believe I will summon, and the reason for that is because I did summon on all of the manga characters, and Goma leads all of the manga characters, right? We have Boo, Gohan, wait, let me show you this here. We have Boo, Gohan, and Piccolo, those three, and then Terrifying Conquerors, we have Vegeta and we have Frieza. So because I have all these characters already rainbowed, Goma's going to be an excellent leader for me, because I already love the manga team, right? I'm just taking Goku off and putting LR Goma on. So it's gonna be beautiful for my account in the current position that it's in, but also because I have a new account, but I'm not a new player to the game, right? So like, I know where to go to grind Dragon Stones pretty quickly, right? I know how to navigate the game, and I'm still going to be able to grind thousands of Dragon Stones right before the anniversary even releases. The issue is rates. Because if I go to summons here, you pull up this banner, this being, 3 guaranteed for one multi is insane, right? That's not going to be the case for this banner at all. Not even close. And so, yes, you can make the argument this is going to be a great character for you if you have a new account, but the chances necessarily aren't in your favor, especially if you have 100, 200. Like, I have 700 stones in my account right now, and I'm not feeling too confident, So, like, more likely than not, you're going to get, I don't want to even say shafted, you're just not going to get Goma. More like, because it's unhealthy to go into the banner expecting yourself to get Goma. I think it's a better expectation for you to have, not only because it's more realistic, but also because you don't get, disappoint yourself. The chances of you getting Goma in under, 500 stones, whatever the rates are, is just unlikely, So, if you're free to play, even though this Goma is absolutely just terrorizing the entire game, I do believe the anniversary characters are going to be better. The banner itself from the anniversary is going to also be infinitely better than this legendary banner as well, right? Like, if I pull up, let's pull up the previous, look at this, right? Just look at this banner here. Look, this is a carnival banner, but still, this lineup is pretty disgusting, right? But if I were to pull up a Dokkan Fest banner, let's say I guess I can pull up Omega, but I wanted to pull up specifically, let's just go to the anniversary, because I think it'll just be better to see. So, anniversary, we have the anniversary unit, banner unit beaters, we have Broly, Dokkan Fest, Beast Gohan, Damasu. Like, this lineup, when this came out, was very, very, very good. All these Dokkan Fest LRs, right? This yellow coin banner is not going to have just random, Dokkan, like, Goma himself is going to be worth it. But if you are a free-to-play player, you want to summon on a banner where even if you don't get the new unit, you can still fall back. And even if you pull a featured character, you're still going to walk away with genuine value, right? We can't say the same for this banner, even though we don't know what the banner looks like just yet. I can tell you right now, it's going to be worse than this banner right here. There's just no way it's not, right? That's just how these legendary banners work. So if you're a free-to-play player, you're summoning on this banner, which he is definitely worth your stones. I'm not saying he's not. He is worth your stones. But if you go into a banner with 500 stones and you don't pull him, and you pull 7 featured units, instead of pulling characters like Beast Gohan, Broly, this Gogeta, or this Vegeta when the 11th anniversary comes, you're going to be pulling characters like, here, let me show you what you're going to be pulling instead, right? Let's go here. You're gonna be pulling characters like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Actually, do they have Carnival LRs on Yellow Coin banners? I don't know if they do that, because again, I haven't been around for quite some time. Let's go ahead and pull this banner up. So this is the previous Yellow Coin banner, right? Or one of the look at this. Look at this. So you have, there's only 2 wait, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 featured characters. 2 of which are LRs. And the LR isn't even like, is that the most recent Yellow Coin banner? Because that is a bad. Oh, we have 10. Okay, hold on. So this is the format they go with now? Just 2 Yellow Coin, just 2 LRs on the banner. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah. Wait. 4 8 9 10. So 10 featured characters. Compared to, what was it here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so it is still 10. But every single one of these characters, besides obviously Beerus, is an LR, right? Here, you have 2 LRs, and then a bunch of characters who are good, right? Like all these guys with their easy A's, I bet they're like good, whatever. But this is not even close to that. So in terms of, if you're asked, okay, let's just put it this way, right? Is Goma worth your Dragon Stones? Yes, undoubtedly worth your Dragon Stones. If you summon on him and pull him, you have the best character in the game? Yes. Value-wise, which banner is going to be more worth summoning on, this or Anniversary? Anniversary, 10 times over. What is the chance of the Anniversary banner being better than this Goma? Pretty high, right? When I say better, I mean the unit. What is the chance the new Dokkan Fest LR is going to be better than this Goma? I would still say pretty high. I know this guy is just OP beyond imagination, but again, when was the last time we had an anniversary where not a single character came out the anniversary being the best character in the game? And even if you point to 1 or 2 examples, this is the 11th anniversary. It doesn't happen often at all. And they know what they were doing. Like, this is not some mistake. Like, they know what they were doing, right? So something is coming for sure. That is going to gap the game even more probably than Goma here. So is he worth your stones? Yes. If you are free to play, are you getting the most out of your value for your stones if you summon for this guy? No, because even though this guy by himself gaps the game, you are not going to be able to fall back on characters as good as these. And the reality of the situation is, pulling this guy is not in your favor. We could all sit here and say, oh, but if I do get him, right, I can solo everything. Yeah, that's if. And the if is not a good chance whatsoever. The if, it's not like this banner here where you're guaranteed. It's only 5 characters and you're guaranteed to get 3 in a multi, right? It's not the same. We can't even draw this comparison because it's just not the same. You can easily go 2,500 stones and not pull them, right? Or you can do a single and get them. Right? It's just how the cookie crumbles when it comes to these banners. But if you're free to play, where are your stones more? Where are you going to get more value per summon? It's going to be anniversary. If you care about, okay, here, let's just put it like this. If you care about value for your stones, anniversary. If you just want Goma, Goma. That's pretty much how it, how the cookie crumbles. So, it's all you really have to keep in mind. It's just how it is. It's going to be hard to resist summoning for this, and I understand it. But I think that if you skip this guy, all the stones. And again, another point you can point out too is that, hey, what if I skip Goma, save all my stones for anniversary, and still don't get the anniversary characters, right? And that's also a fair point as well, because at the end of the day, nothing is guaranteed. But you know what the Dokkan Fest banners will have? You're gonna be able to have cross pity across the entire anniversary. You're gonna have tickets. Like it's just better to summon on anniversary. Whereas the yellow coin banner, you just don't have the same value per summon. You don't have the same value on the banner. And the character for the anniversary, again, most likely is going to be better than Goma himself. Maybe by a little bit, maybe by a lot. That remains to be seen. But let me know what you think, if you're going to be summoning or not. Your stones, you know, your account. You do what you need to do. But we will be summoning.